It's pretty insane what kind of graphics Quest 2 can pull off. We all know that Quest games aren't typically known for their high-end graphics due to the limitations of mobile hardware. However, there are 3 games out there that have truly broken this mold, delivering stunning visuals. Now just imagine what these kinds of games will look like on Quest 3 with its next-gen Snapdragon chip. Let me showcase these games to you today in case you haven't checked them out yet, so join me beyond reality. First up is Real VR Fishing. Just look at how stunning this looks. For those that don't know this game, Real VR Fishing is a nice blend of arcade-style fishing and serene relaxation. You can choose to either kick back with float fishing or engage in dynamic lure fishing across various global locations. You can fish alone and enhance the tranquility by streaming your favorite music or podcasts while you fish, or gather some friends and chill out together. But these views, that is what is selling this game. The developers have meticulously captured real-life fishing spots, trying to create an experience as authentic as possible. They've coupled these real-world captures with computer animations, resulting in these mesmerizing VR landscapes. I don't think this flat video does it justice, but if you look in VR, there's beautiful depth perception. The water movement and reflections are stunning, and look at the fish here, it's just beautiful. Originating in South Korea, the developers started with local fishing spots, but have since broadened their horizons to encompass locations like the western United States and Japan. Word has it that they personally visit these locations to authentically capture the scenery. If that's still the case, hats off to them. Now you won't need a fishing rod to catch more of our videos. If you're hooked on VR content, give us a like and hit the subscribe button, it supports us a lot. And by the way, the gameplays you're seeing today were captured on the Quest Pro. That's powered by the XR2 chip. This chip has a slight efficiency edge over Quest 2's XR2, so there might be visual differences, but I personally found them to be subtle. Let's continue with Hubris. Developed by Cyborn Studio, this sci-fi action adventure first appeared on PC VR late last year and has since made its way to both Quest 2 and PSVR 2. The Quest version, which released just a month ago, does an impressively solid job of maintaining the graphics and gameplay. So in Hubris, you're enlisted as a recruit for the Formidable Order of Objectivity, or the OOO. You embark on an adventure together with pilot Lucia in space, where you have to survive the intense conditions and wildlife of a terraforming planet. You'll fight, craft weapons, and operate vehicles and machinery in true OOO style. And it looks pretty great, doesn't it? I mean, for a Quest game. With the Quest being a standalone platform built on mobile hardware, getting Hubris to function, let alone look appealing, was sure to involve some compromises. The Quest version doesn't match the detail, shadows, and lighting of the PCVR or PSVR iterations, but nevertheless, it's impressive. I was surprised that the Quest 2 port retains the open environments and still offers smooth gameplay. I mean, here in the background, you can see the lack of shadows, but check out this preserved reflective water surface and the octopus swimming. It's genuinely stunning for Quest. Then look at this tentacle and its physics movements. I mean, yeah, it's a bit janky and a bit awkward, but it's pretty realistic. Now look at whatever this thing is. I think it's genuinely astounding how the developers managed to preserve the gameplay as on PC VR. Yes, the graphics might not be as polished, but considering the hardware limitations, they've done a fantastic job. I think Hubris is one of the most visually impressive games available on Quest. Now, before we dive into the last visually stunning Quest game, meet Easy SMX, a new name in VR accessories and a sponsor for this portion of the video. First up is the lightweight Q20 head strap. Its patented adaptive head pad adjusts to your unique shape for optimal comfort. The broadened top pad lessens pressure, while the cool, washable polyethylene sponge material is designed for long gaming sessions. You can choose from a vibrant neon green or sleek black to match your style. I kinda like the neon green. Then they also have the TG01 gaming earbud with decent sound quality for its price. It's great for Quest 2 and other consoles because you can use Bluetooth, but as you may know, that has a latency, so you can also opt for a wireless low latency audio connection with the plug-and-play USB-C adapter. Check the links below for a special discount. But now let's talk about my favorite in terms of visuals. Red Matter. It's made by the magicians at Vertical Robot. There are 2 installments of Red Matter, the original game and the sequel Red Matter 2. Here I'm showing you a snippet from the beginning of Red Matter 2. Astoundingly, the game on Quest often looks as good as, if not better than, numerous smaller PC VR titles. This achievement is incredible considering the platform's performance limitations. As you can see here, the game looks sharp and is filled with graphical details such as the lighting and reflections. Plus, there's a beautifully executed artistic direction, making it almost hard to believe that this is achievable on a standalone headset. The developers seem to have exploited every available resource to optimize the game's visual appeal. Talking with them in the past, they told me about their own texture compression method among other techniques which allows them to use high-resolution textures without hampering gameplay. Now, if you didn't know what this game was about, Red Matter is a VR puzzle adventure game driven by a compelling narrative. Set amidst a dystopian sci-fi Cold War, you play as an astronaut assigned to probe a shady top-secret research project in space. The game has this distinctive retro-futuristic ambience, merging 60s sci-fi aesthetics with brutalism, leading to these beautiful scenes. Let's remember though that in VR it's not all about visuals, it's also about interaction if you want the game to be immersive, but Red Matter does that impressively as well. Having played both games, I can affirm they offer some of the platform's most compelling storytelling and top-notch interaction design. So yes, Red Matter seems to be the full package and stands out as one of Quest's most impressive games. It's genuinely an incredible accomplishment. In case you haven't tried it yet, I'd recommend starting with Red Matter 1 before diving into the sequel, as the storyline continues between the 2 games. In case you want to try it now, I'd recommend starting with Red Matter 1, which also has good graphics, before diving into the sequel, as the storyline continues between the 2 games. So, what do you think? I myself can't wait to see what the gaming experience will be like on Quest 3 when developers can tap into even more resources, or actually on any future standalone headset. But Meta has also been providing software advancements to help developers. Like we already have application Space Warp, which allows developers to optimize the games for 36 FPS instead of full frame rate because it can synthetically generate every other frame. Meta recently also rolled out a software update that improves CPU and GPU power on Quest headsets. And just this week, they also introduced Super Resolution, a new upscaling method for applications that don't already render at the screen's full resolution, a common practice to meet performance requirements. According to Meta, this new technique offers superior quality upscaling at similar cost to previous methods. They shared an example that illustrates the effects of upscaling using the traditional method on the left side, normal sharpening in the center, and Super Resolution on the right. As you can see if you look closely, this new approach reduces blur without as much aliasing. It will be interesting to see how these advancements will influence the graphics on Quest 3. Do you believe we'll see a significant difference with Quest 3, or do you think the impact might be muted because the chip will need to work harder due to the higher resolution? And did I miss any visually stunning games? Let me know down below. Now before we wrap up, you may have noticed a slight change in our YouTube name. Instead of VR, we're now casandchary XR. Because our content has expanded beyond VR, we thought this would be a more fitting name. I hope you like it. And there's a lot more we know about Quest 3 already, so make sure to check out this video right here to learn more. And if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're interested in more XR content. Special shout out to our champs and tot ziens!